The present is theirs, the future, for which I really worked, is mine. Nikola Tesla. Nikola Tesla, the man who lit the modern world. In the stormy night of July 10, 1856, in the small village of Smiljan, then part of the Austrian Empire, a child was born as lightning cracked violently across the sky. According to legend, the midwife called the storm a bad omen and declared the child would belong to darkness. His mother calmly replied, "No. He will be a child of light." That child was Nikola Tesla, a man whose imagination was so far ahead of his time that the world often misunderstood him, ignored him, and at times even feared him. Yet today, nearly every home illuminated by electricity, every radio transmission, every wireless technology, and every modern power system bears the invisible fingerprints of his genius. Tesla was not merely an inventor. He was a visionary who dreamed of transforming humanity itself. A mind unlike any other. From childhood, Tesla possessed an extraordinary memory and an astonishing imagination. He could visualize entire machines in his mind with such precision that he rarely needed blueprints. He once claimed he could run inventions mentally for weeks, examining wear and defects before ever building them physically. While other students struggled through calculations, Tesla performed complex mathematics entirely in his head. Teachers suspected him of cheating because his answers came too quickly. But brilliance often walks beside loneliness. Tesla suffered from intense sensitivities. Bright lights disturbed him. Sounds others ignored felt unbearable. He developed obsessive habits and lived with strange compulsions throughout his life. Yet these very traits sharpened the remarkable mind that would later electrify civilization. His mother, though never formally educated, was deeply inventive and created household devices from memory and instinct. Tesla later said his creative powers came from her. The War of Currents. When Tesla moved to the United States in 1884, he arrived almost penniless, carrying little more than a recommendation letter addressed to the famous inventor Thomas Edison. The letter reportedly read, "I know two great men. One is you. The other is this young man." Tesla began working for Edison, but the two men could not have been more different. Edison believed in slow experimentation, endless trial and error. Tesla relied on imagination, mathematics, and elegant scientific principles. Their personalities clashed almost immediately. At the heart of their conflict stood one revolutionary idea: alternating current, or AC electricity. Edison promoted direct current, DC, but Tesla understood its limitations. DC systems could not efficiently transport electricity across long distances. Tesla's alternating current system could. It was safer for cities, cheaper for industries, more powerful for the future. Thus began the legendary War of Currents. Edison launched aggressive campaigns against AC power, even publicly electrocuting animals to frighten people about Tesla's system. But science ultimately triumphed over fear. Tesla partnered with industrialist George Westinghouse, and together they built the AC system that powers the modern world today. The victory became undeniable when Tesla's technology illuminated the 1893 Chicago World's Fair. For the first time, millions witnessed an entire city glowing brilliantly with alternating current electricity. Humanity had entered a new age. The dreamer who wanted to give energy to the world. Tesla's ambition stretched far beyond electric lights. He dreamed of free wireless energy available to every human being on Earth. He imagined devices that resembled modern smartphones decades before they existed. He predicted wireless communication, remote-controlled machines, renewable energy systems, and global information networks long before science caught up with his imagination. In 1898, Tesla demonstrated a radio-controlled boat, astonishing audiences who believed it must contain magic or hidden life. Many historians now consider this one of the earliest demonstrations of robotics and wireless control. Tesla's towering Wardenclyffe project in New York represented perhaps his boldest vision, a gigantic structure meant to transmit information and electrical energy wirelessly across the planet. But vision alone cannot survive without money. Financier J.P. Morgan initially supported Tesla, but withdrew funding when he realized Tesla intended to distribute energy freely rather than sell it profitably. Wardenclyffe collapsed. Tesla's dream collapsed with it. A tragic decline. As the 20th century advanced, the world moved closer and closer to Tesla's predictions, yet Tesla himself faded into obscurity. Other inventors gained fame. Corporations gained fortunes. Tesla gained isolation. He lived alone in hotels, feeding pigeons in parks and obsessively working on unfinished ideas. Though newspapers occasionally portrayed him as a mysterious genius promising death rays and futuristic superweapons, much of the scientific community had stopped taking him seriously. The man who helped power civilization struggled to pay hotel bills. On January 7, 1943, Nikola Tesla died alone in room 3327 of the New Yorker hotel at the age of 86. Quietly. Without wealth. Without the recognition he deserved. Yet history was only beginning to understand him. The legacy that outlived him. Today, Tesla is celebrated not only as an inventor but as one of humanity's greatest visionaries. His patents and discoveries shaped modern electrical grids, radio communication, wireless transmission, robotics, remote control systems, high-frequency engineering, electric motors. Even the SI unit measuring magnetic flux density, the Tesla, bears his name. Companies, scientists, engineers, and innovators continue drawing inspiration from his fearless imagination. Tesla once said, "If you want to find the secrets of the universe, think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration." He lived in poverty, but his ideas became priceless. He died alone, but his inventions connected the world. He was mocked as a dreamer, yet the future unfolded almost exactly as he imagined. The world did not simply remember Tesla. The world eventually caught up with him.